Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo, March 29, 2025. Today's Mars-Chiron square points to possible tensions. These might relate to a lack of connection with what you truly want or a sense that things around you are moving too quickly. There may be strain with family or household matters if problems have been left to fester. Someone close to you may feel threatened by some of the changes you are making in your personality. You are expressing your more unique qualities, and while this is a growth-oriented and positive thing, it can take others time to adjust to the changes. Your interactions can have tense undercurrents. However, as the day advances, enjoying and expressing yourself comes more naturally. The need for a little more attention to downtime becomes apparent. Prepare for an incredibly soft, sensitive, and sweet period. Water sign energy will be radiating from the cosmos, which will bring compassion and tenderness to your heart. While you could feel more emotional, this should likely be a more positive and lovely experience rather than feeling down on yourself or the world. Mental Mercury will unite in conjunction with Neptune. This will encourage you to spend time immerse yourself in art, creativity, or beauty with your one and only. If single, try meeting someone for a candlelit dinner or a bonfire beneath the stars. You cannot trust everyone you work with. Be mindful of who you interact with at work once Venus retrograde enters Pisces and conjuncts Neptune in Pisces. The second half of this retrograde will encourage you to read between the lines. Some of your coworkers, clients, and supervisors are not who they appear to be. Luckily, you may catch a glimpse of someone's true intentions and personalities behind the smoke and mirrors they put off. Learn to trust your intuition and discernment as you navigate these murky social waters in your workplace. Love gives us energy to get through life. Loving your body helps too. Nurture your body with exercise and you will find yourself able to be more loving towards others. Practice loving your body by carefully planning your meals days in advance. Be thoughtful about your upcoming meals as though you were wooing your own body to join you in a lifetime of happy adventures, because that's what you're faced with, and whether you make them happy or not is up to you. New ventures that you have been thinking about may be worth pursuing in the near future. Share your ideas with someone who has earned your respect, especially on this day. Someone who is experienced or older may have excellent insights into the situation that you haven't considered. Take out some paper and make some notes on what they have to say so you can give it more thought when alone. See what you can learn by asking the right person. Usually Venus' departure from Aries today would mean it would be another year before she returned, but instead, by retrograding back out, she will only be gone for 5 weeks before returning for a do-over. Until then, along with Mercury, who will retrograde back out over the weekend, in the early days of your birthday month and new solar, this is starting to take the focus off the past and onto the future, though with the gift of hindsight that this will leave you with. Venus will still be in retrograde motion, but from today she will focus more on taking your heart on a nostalgic trip down memory lane. For the first time in 8 years, Venus, the planet of love, is leaving Pisces via the back door, which means that she is retrograding back into a nostalgic and reflective part of your heart nearly 2 months after she left. Having got a feel for the future, Venus is taking your heart back into a second nostalgic trip down love's memory lane while at the same time buying her time. By the time that back in direct motion Venus returns to Aries for a do-over in 5 weeks, Mars will be in your romantic sector. Leo, confidence and leadership will shine through today. Your quote of the day: be the energy you want to attract. Your color of the day is gold, symbolizing success and power. Lucky numbers: 5, 14, 23. A situation may require you to take charge. Trust your instincts. Your presence is magnetic. Use it wisely. A compliment or recognition will boost your mood. Don't be afraid to step into the spotlight. Virgo, focus and organization will bring clarity. Your quote of the day: details create the big picture. Your color of the day is navy blue, bringing discipline and insight. Lucky numbers: 6, 13, 24. A small adjustment will make a big difference. Avoid perfectionism. Progress is what truly matters. Someone may appreciate your thoughtful advice. Structure your day for maximum productivity and peace. Our eyes in the sky. Take a deep breath and settle into this moment. There's no rush, no pressure, just an opportunity to receive whatever messages are meant for you. No matter where you are right now, emotionally or physically, this reading is here to offer clarity, reassurance, and maybe even a little inspiration. Let's see what the cards have to say. The first card that comes forward is the Chariot, and this is a powerful sign of momentum and determination. There's a sense of forward movement happening, whether you feel it yet or not. This is the energy of pushing through obstacles, staying focused, and trusting that your hard work is leading you somewhere meaningful. If you've been doubting whether you're on the right path, take this as confirmation that you are. Even if things have felt challenging or uncertain, this card reminds you that persistence and confidence will take you where you need to go. Think about a time in your life when you faced a challenge but kept moving forward anyway. That same strength still exists within you now. The Chariot asks you to trust yourself, take control, and keep going. You are more capable than you think. Next, we have the Four of Swords, WH. It brings a different kind of message, one of rest, reflection, and the importance of slowing down. While the Chariot pushes forward, the Four of Swords reminds us that progress isn't always about constant movement. Sometimes, the most valuable thing we can do is pause, take a breath, and recharge. Have you been feeling mentally or emotionally exhausted? Have you been putting pressure on yourself to always be productive? This card is a reminder that rest is not a weakness. Taking time for yourself, whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply stepping away from distractions, will allow you to return to your goals with even more clarity. It's okay to take a break. In fact, it may be exactly what you need right now. The next card in this reading is the Page of Wands, bringing in a spark of curiosity, creativity, and excitement for what's ahead. This is the energy of new ideas, of feeling inspired again, of allowing yourself to explore something without needing to have all the answers first. Have you been feeling drawn to try something new? Maybe it's a creative project, a skill you've always wanted to learn, or even just a different way of thinking. The Page of Wands is an invitation to follow that excitement, no matter how small it may seem. Often, the best things in life start as a simple curiosity. What if you allowed yourself to explore without judgment? What if you approached life with a sense of wonder, just as you did when you were a child? This card encourages you to embrace the unknown with an open heart and a willingness to learn. As we continue, we have the Six of Cups, which carries a deeply nostalgic and comforting energy. This card speaks to memories, connections, and the people or places that make us feel safe. It can indicate reconnection, maybe with an old friend, a past passion, or even with a part of yourself that you've lost touch with. Have you been reminiscing about the past lately? Have you been longing for a sense of familiarity or home? This card is a reminder that while we are always growing and evolving, there is still value in looking back. The experiences that shaped you, the lessons you've learned, the people who have touched your heart, they are all still a part of you. If there's someone you've been thinking about reaching out to, now may be the time. If there's a dream or a hobby you left behind, maybe it's worth revising. Sometimes, the things that bring us the most joy are the ones we've known all along. Finally, we close this reading with the Nine of Pentacles, a card of self-sufficiency, abundance, and the rewards of hard work. This is a moment of recognizing how far you've come. Even if you don't always see it, you have grown, accomplished, and overcome so much. This card encourages you to take a step back and appreciate yourself. Have you given yourself credit for the things you've achieved? Have you allowed yourself to feel proud of who you are becoming? Often, we're so focused on what's next that we forget to celebrate where we are now. This is your reminder that you are worthy of enjoyment, of stability, of peace. Whatever you've been working toward, know that your efforts are paying off. Trust that you are building a life that aligns with your deepest desires. Looking at this reading as a whole, there is a beautiful balance of movement and stillness, of looking forward and looking back. The Chariot and the Page of Wands push you toward new possibilities, reminding you that the future is filled with opportunity. The Four of Swords and the Six of Cups encourage you to rest, to reflect, to find meaning in where you've been. And the Nine of Pentacles reassures you that all of your efforts are leading to something real, something fulfilling. There is no rush. You are exactly where you need to be. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do any of these messages resonate with where you are in your life right now? Are you feeling a pull towards something new, or have you been in a period of reflection? What is something you're proud of yourself for? Let's start a conversation, support each other, and celebrate the journey we're all on together.